Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And we are back with my Tapu Bulu, Dawnwings, and Necrozma Origin Palkia team. This team, so incredible, and I was so close to Legend last season in 19 Elo away. Now you can check out the videos of just most of that crazy climb, like 400 Elo gain in 4 days. Just could not get over the hump. But the season before, I did hit Legend with a different team. Origin Palkia and then Ho-Oh, Dawnwings, Necrozma. I may have, with Duskmane, Necrozma. The Lion. The Firebird, Ho-Oh. The Palkia, the best Palkia. And then the Lion, Necrozma. But this team, so there is Yveltal, which is everywhere. Some favorable matchmaking can give you just amazing wins. And if you know how to use this team like I do, it's fantastic. Now, it's almost entirely perfect. Palkia is just a 98. Spatial Wind is very, very key. And we are going to make an insane play. I leave with... So I was going to I'm in range of an Incinerate. But I left before I took one last Incinerate, and I was able to get enough energy with returning. I forced a move out of Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh can never have back-to-back moves, and that was just an insane play by me. Very, very happy I recognized the win condition. This is a very neutral lead. I do run Solar Beam on Tapu Bulu. It can definitely come in handy, especially into the fairy matchups, especially Xerneas, even Mewtwo. I mean, you don't see Mewtwo often. I do decide to just save shields for it later in the game, and being met with a Duskmane Necrozma. Now, Duskmane is another big answer, but outside of Duskmane, which, I mean, it is a very common safe swap. It's a very strong safe swap. And Yveltal, another really good safe swap. You're so strong into like anything, and Moongeist Beam is the best nuke in the game. The damage is insane. If you don't resist it, you are gonna get absolutely nuked. And I mean, yeah, Ghost type is very nice. It's just because there's just no normal types, and we're gonna see a Zamazenta Zacian team. Cool to see those two on the team. Unfortunately, they're going to just get too much energy. They are debuffed. I should have attempted. My win condition was taking a KO with Aqua Tail, but maybe it was enough actually with the defense drop. I should have tested it. I mean, I was going to win Charge Act priority anyways. Now, it's important in Master League to play to the end. Look for your win conditions. Oh my gosh, my opponent, absolute insane win, just insane advantage for them. Getting the Ominous Wind attack boost, attack and defense boost, 10% chance, and they hit it by going for the bait. And they already took a shield off me because I didn't want to take a Shadow Ball. Now I'm expecting a double fairy in the back, because Dark type is very strong into Giratina, so having two fairies in the back is really amazing. Waterfall Primarina as a fairy, that's not what I expected. Gonna bring in Necrozma, I'm gonna be met with a Landorus Therian. I'm able to get to a Dark Pulse before I get debuffed, which is huge. Big damage. Gonna be able to survive a move. Gonna be able to shield a move. Am I gonna be debuffed too much? Can I Shadow Claw down because they didn't debuff me before I landed the first move? Yes. And we are going to bring in Origin Palkia, get rid of those debuffs. And we're going to try to get a shield. We force the energy out of them. They're in range of Dark Pulse. I have back-to-back Dark Pulses. And they don't throw a move immediately. So I can get both. Actually, did I win Charge Attack priority? Did they just not get enough energy? They may have been able to get the energy they needed. but they probably would have lost Charjack priority if they only took one extra waterfall into Palkia. Oh my gosh, that was so close. They needed one more fast move. Beautiful lead. We're going to debuff the Landorus and bring in Origin Palkia to close out. And we are going to Dragon Breath down in time, which is huge. I wasn't in range of a Sandsphere Storm, but if they did get to a Stone Edge, which they may have been reaching for, I'm able to land the Spatial Land and after the False End, which is fantastic. They do save the Palkia, which is smart, but also they're just open themselves up for a very tough spot. I do shield at this point. I'm debuffed. I'm going to get KO'd by Nature's Madness. I mean, it's resistant damage, but they're low on HP after taking the Spatial Land. They knew it was over. Although it could have been it would have been a bit of a close game. Got a nice lead into Viperia. Viperia still does have play, especially if they get the bait successful, throwing a Breaking Swipe and getting a shield. But to just secure the win, I just go straight for the Nature's Madness because defense drop, extra bolt C damage is handy. And we're going to take the next shield. Now, also with Dawn Wings and Crozma, I mean, there may be a Dark type in the back, and they fail to take my second shield with a Breaking Swipe there, so they are toast. And here we have the Solar Beam. Kaboom! Absolutely huge damage. Reduce shield. I mean, with having 2 whole Pokemon left, there's almost no chance we lose. I should just go for 2 Nature's Madness. I do Solar Beam. Kaboom! And then I bring in Origin Palkia, and that's a nice, beautiful double Solar Beam win. Absolutely love to see this. Now, I mean, I know what to do in Master League most of the time. Hit Expert 3 seasons in a row. Hopefully, I should be able to get to Expert this season, especially considering I was so close to Legend last season. And, I mean, some meta changes, but really, I should be just fine. I shield the first Mewtwo move, and it's Ice Beam. Okay, surely there's no Shadow Ball, and that opens the door for Necrozma. They do have a Zygarde complete. That's fine. That is totally fine. Clearing the way for Palkia to not have to deal with a Zygarde is awesome. But they outrage. Oh my gosh. Actually, I may have thrown out improper timing on this fast move on the Dark Pulse. And if I did throw on proper, I may have been able to just stay in alignment. But with the shield, a debuff onto Apex Shadow Ho-Oh. I mean, they're just not going to get the energy they need. And they go down. And Mewtwo is not going to be able to take me out with one Side Strike. And they're going to go down. But there's not been too much meta change since, not enough since last season. So, I mean, I really shouldn't have any excuse to not get Expert at least this season. We'll see. Definitely climbing some elo nicely with the return of Master League. Definitely, I mean, the last 2 videos, day 1, saved a set from the day before so I could have 30 battles and over 200 elo gain. And here, climbing up elo, getting my highest elo of the season. I did try this team out earlier, in the first, this was one of the first teams I tried in Master League for the season, but just, people were just, I mean, just how the algorithm goes of not getting the leads I like. I mean, if you win the leads with almost any team in Master League, as long as you know how to play the team, what you need to do to almost always secure the win, I mean, you should win and climb up. But as you climb up, you can get some harder matches, just how it goes. Not everything's going to be easy. But Spatial Wind Full Send, they do respect it. Well played. And they have a perfect Origin Palkia, really cool. Gonna stall the clock because I'm expecting them to want to switch. Now, I would love to see someone running a super spicy Fire Blast Origin Palkia. That would be awesome. We're able to debuff the Necrozma. Now, Duskmane Necrozma in 0 against Dawn Wings in the 0 energy position is able to one shield farm down Dawn Wings. So it was very important to get that chip to keep a shield because the extra damage is so huge. And I mean, I was able to Shadow Claw them down and just clean up the Palkia, which is very nice. I mean, it's nice to save energy, but HP, getting down your opponents is so important. And I mean, I did get a lot of really nice matches. Leads in the climb to almost legend last season. But also, I did have some bad matches. I mean, definitely high elo, Yveltal safe swaps. Just the team just cannot deal. Which is fine. It happens. It's how it goes. Could have done better about reading the meta. And I'm sure there is a team that I would have enjoyed to climb the rest of the way. But next, now here is the Lion getting wrecked by the Necrozma. And they have 2-to-1 shield advantage. Kyogre, oh no, this is tough. Dark Pulse grabs a shield. Oh wait, no. Okay. I'm totally good at this point in the battle. Didn't realize that this is Battle Bear. Yeah, okay. I'm totally fine. I mean, Thunder, the best hitting move they can have on Kyogre for Palkia. But they're not going to have the energy they need. Just going to not throw. My charge attacks just go for the Dragon Breath. And easy. Now here is a terrible lead. Going to just have to hope there's no Yveltal and the Bacon Bird. I will take that loss. But actually, that was the difference between 5-0 or a 1-5. So what I would have had to do is save swap Palkia and drag out Yveltal. And then I had play there. And I needed to win alignment. If I had gone down to 0-to-1 shields, it would have been tough. Okay, and this time I do play that save swap. We're going to go for the spatial end because we can take a shield. And hoping to sweep with Necrozma is a nice way. Or what I actually do, and I get 1-turn lag. They Draco Meteor. I didn't take them out with the Shadow Claw. And they threw straight away. But we're able to find Kyogre. So they're running Necrozma, Duskmane Necrozma, Double Water. That's a strong team. If I had seen this team, though, I would have very well been able to win. I would have been able to win because, I mean, they could have taken both my shields if they just stayed in, but they definitely would have wanted to save their Necrozma for the Bulu. Now, maybe they had Outrage, and then I feel like they probably would have won, but definitely could have won with that against that team. But this time, I'm just a bad lead. Just how it goes. Definitely some of the key Pokemon you have to watch out for. Now, Shadow Viperia. It is insane. It's so good. Definitely have multiple videos out on it. With paired with Dialga and Yveltal. Yveltal lead is what I usually use. Dang nabbit, they get my shield with a Breaking Stripe. Okay, that's fine. But I can take the KO or 1-0 shield advantage. I'll gladly take the shield advantage. They can, take me out. Do it. They did it. And they get Shadow Claw down. And now I have no shields to deal with for my opponent. And oh my gosh, Moongeist Beam kabooms! And Ho-Oh, it is very tanky and does survive but it's going to get Shadow Claw down before it gets to another move. So they swap, and kaboom again. No attack drop, we can Shadow Claw down. And that is a Dawn Wings and Crowsma sweep. A non-Shadow Hyperion would have been able to actually give it a lot more play. They would have been able to get to a move or force my energy out. This is a fine lead. They're going to make a great play, great catch. I do want to bank a move. Actually, no, I do just stay in at this point. Because I really don't want to commit my shields to Dawn Wings and Crowsma at this point. But I do know, after landing one move, the debuffed, I can get some good damage into them. And I do take them out. And I trust my Origin Palkia it's able to deal with Yveltal very nicely. And I just have to know that in the back, the Crowsma can be really good into it. And they are going to try to make a catch. But I am so goated, so amazing. Not really goated, but so good. We're going to overfarm enough energy. I need to trust that I got enough energy to reach the Dog Pulse for Chip. And I need to trust the Palkia. But no. I needed to leave with a move. I was so close. So close. That's how it goes. Going on a lot of wins, and here, just tiny mistakes. If I left with a move, I win Charge Act Priority and win. Although the game may not have worked, I really should not have gone for the full send. It's such an obvious time. If they did call a Dog Pulse bait and no shielded, that would have been insane. But also so smart. Because they need alignment, and committing a shield instead of taking a Moonrise Beam, that is so worth it. But here we have a much better matchup for Tapu Bulu, but we are down to 0-2 shields. Now, this is very likely a double fairy team with the Hello. And maybe trying out this team. Let's see what this third Pokemon is. Tapu Bulu. Okay. So it was running the Tapu Bulu team that I did see this. Stay tuned. I do use the team, and let's just say it is amazing. Definitely fantastic. Handy when you have a great lead, the perfect lead into Tapu Bulu to force your opponent to switch out. But it's amazing. And here, Tapu Bulu into Landorus, beautiful. Able to get the debuff going. Extra bolusy damage adds up. We know shield the Sandseer Storm because they're going to not want to be taking extra damage. We do take a shield, which is huge. Now, you may want Bulu for the end. I think, actually, maybe I was in range of a Sandseer Storm. At this point, it should be only Sandseer Storm, so I know shield. I am debuffed. We are met with a Origin Palkia. And I'm actually so thankful there is no Yveltal. I do get some decent chip damage. I need to get a shield with the Aqua Tail in. I do, because I need all the damage I can get because I'm running out of HP. Palkia is just good enough. I have 2 shields. Can I get to move? I do get to move, and I didn't take 2 charge attacks, and I can Moongeist Beam the Palkia. I needed every bit of damage onto that Dialga in time. And I was able to get to the 2400s. 2415 then dropped a bit, but it's fine. It's how it goes. Hope you enjoy the battles. The team is nice. If you're getting too many wins, too many good leads, just on average, it's just, whether you agree, there's an algorithm. Just average of you're going to get good leads, going to get bad leads. Going to be able to play out of bad leads if you play right, especially if your opponent doesn't know how the team works or all the matchups. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Stay tuned for the next video. More Master League. Can I get to Veteran? That's an important step for Expert. But maybe Expert this 2 weeks of Master League available. Definitely trying to get to Legend before the last week, because Mega Master League, I want to just have fun with trying out all the Megas. 2 years since we last had the league. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.